Hi again, everybody. Okay, well, the happy Sabbath and Shabbat Shalom. Sorry, I forgot what day it is as fast as I stepped out the door. Anyhow, so this one's probably going to be a little shorter than previous ones, partly because, well, not a whole lot's happened this week. Don't know that seedling is going to make it. I may end up having to put another one in its place or something. I've got, of course, some new growth on the grapefruit tree. This one has recovered from somewhat, you can see the tips of it, and nearly died from the dehydration. This looks like it's going to put some growth on soon. I'll have to water them again. Oh yeah, now that it's cool weather, my elephant garlic is going to grow again. I'll have to water my ground. I still marvel at that. So now you see lots of these little things coming up. They just came up. That's poked through a leaf. That just came up here since last Sabbath. Gotta keep watering here. This one's finally recovering from the base. I was worried for a while, but this thing here is probably about to go dormant for the winter. I don't know. Of course, my lawn, if you will, my little miniature hay field, this thing is still suffering a bit of crumbliness, but the branches seem to be viable, and it's still doing okay, I think, since it got enough water in time. Nothing terribly. This has got some new growth on it right here, I think, and this one's faring okay, I think. You know, gotta keep water to them, obviously, and it's on my list of things to get is another timer. In here I have ginger. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know. And here I have another plant. I can't tell you what it is because I can't remember. Of course, I got me a blade of lemongrass. I got all these at the Asian market the other day because I've had these things rooted before. I've had the bulb thingy grow before. I've never had ginger work yet. Sweet potato, it's trying to grow. Maybe it'll survive, we hope. It's hard to tell because one of the problems it does have is that the potato is rotting. It started rotting, but then that kind of, the thing is they consume that potato naturally anyhow as they grow. So I don't know that it's so much rotting as it's just consuming itself. Of course, the aloe vera keeps growing. Eventually needs to be repotted. Mom keeps threatening to, but you know, threats. All this stuff over here, no real significant change. A little bit of new growth here and there. That has a green dragon bulb in it. Hasn't done much. May not do anything. It may just rot in there. Mom moved that to, I can't think of what this thing is. It sprawls all over the place. Right in the middle of everything, but for now it's fine. Of course, my non-variegated dark spider plants put on babies. It's been that way for a while now. And of course, all my indoor and outdoor wandering Jews are all, and spider plants are all doing fair. Pretty good. Since it is fall and we are in the harvest season, it's dribbling out because it's kind of sprinkling off and on today. So this sheet metal here, and all these tools and everything, I'm in the process here. I pulled out this sheet metal here and a whole bunch of screws because my goal is to put the sheet metal in here. You see the boards are all clamped up in place and everything. I'm going to put the sheet metal in here up to this point all the way across this side. And then I'm going to put the little boys in here so that I can move a bunch of mamas around because it's, you know, breeding season. It's raining, sprinkling outside, but I'm going to be out in it for just a little while. Of course, the persimmon tree out here, that they're not really big persimmons, but they put on a pretty good amount. I don't know how old that tree is. It was here when I got here. So it's probably near 20 years old. Now somebody said it's awful small. Well, one, it was under a big canopy of bigger trees that are now no longer there. And two, I think the female breed side of it, which I don't know, I think there's a male and female to persimmons, is slower growing. Now, on the other fruit, we've got some grapes being visible here and up in here. There's going to be a lot more grapes become visible as the leaves fall off. And of course, some of these grapes over here shriveled up. But you're going to lose some no matter what you do. Because the Bermuda grass is still active. It is still propagating. And we've got clover coming up with cool weather and moisture. Pretty soon you're going to see, I see some now, there's going to be some winter ryegrass popping up. So, and then there's going to be henbit and a few things like that in here. This one grapevine is surviving because it's far enough in here that nothing can reach it. It's going dormant like everything else here pretty soon. Just because, it's a summer plant, unlike winter rye. So yeah, I expect the fields will green up a lot with this rain and temperate. This has been a very nice, evenly wet year. No flooding, just soft, gentle rain, which has been really good for us. These fields, again, were forest a while ago, so that's why there's no deep soil in them. But over time, the increase in the soil, grass growth will increase the soil depth. I hear geese overhead. Yeah, I hear them. I don't know if they come up on the camera or not. So these grapes are nice and fat, and they're about totally ripe. It's about time to pick them here pretty soon. Hope I don't get too much rain on the lens. Yeah, there's the geese. Lots of them. Yeah. I don't know how many drips of water I'm getting on the lens. Oh yeah. Don't remember if I had known about these last Sabbath or not. Since I'm up here and I just remembered them, let's see how they're doing now. If I can even find them again. Somewhere up here. I don't see their flowers now, but I do see their seed pods. Yes, I do see their flowers. And all their flowers seem to have matured. Apparently this is called a mountain bog. The flowers are, like I say, they've closed up. I'm guessing they've pollinated. I gotta keep an eye on it. This is, at least I got this as a clear marker, this chunk of rock sticking out of this area, because they're growing right over it, so they're kind of laid out like a display, make it where I can keep an eye on them. So if they don't get killed by the frost, in theory they'll make little seed pods. Apparently some of them even make a fruit, which I doubt it's edible, but and they're called a gentania or gentane, or I think it's called gentane. I've already forgotten. I had to rebury poor little Sooty. Something has started to dig her out of the ground, so I had to move some of that, the bigger clumps of clay and stuff over her body to dissuade the, well, I mean, it's really not an evil thing in nature. If the animal dies, some scavenger comes along and gets them, but I just kind of don't like it. She was part of the herd. She was one of my babies, so. Most of the flowers have gone completely dormant. The asters are nearly done. I should have thought about coming out here in sneakers. Of course, as the walnut tree clears off, you can see some more of the actual blackberry vine. It didn't grow as long this year as last year. Oh well. And of course the raspberry vines, no real major change there. Everything, leaves are falling off, everything. Walnuts tripping over as I walk along through here as they all fall on the ground to be raked up eventually or eaten by squirrels or whatever happens to them. I really don't want them to sprout because they're going to be boogers to fight. Then they'll become a weed. I know some just let them be a walnut grove. Well, if I could, if they were English walnuts, I'd be fine with it. But as North American black walnuts, that's more of a problem than they're worth. Even if I could harvest them, I don't know that I'd want to. So yeah, now the verbena is going to flower pretty much until freeze. Asters will, and I don't know how long the yellow coneflowers, where they are over there, I don't know how long the yellow coneflowers will continue to blossom, as they're completely doing it right now and out of season. So I don't know. They'll probably go till frost kills them. And then the watermelons will grow till they die, I suppose, or till the frost kills them. Because they got plenty of water where they're at. That's why I put them there. Plenty of water and elevation from things that would eat them. Nothing at all's gone downstairs, so I'm not even going to bother going down there. And again, like I said, this is going to be short. These blocks are over here because I used them while I was doing some undercarriage inspection on this truck. And the vacuum cleaner's under there because I'm going to be cleaning up underneath there and removing some rust. I've done nothing more with my iron ore or my rototiller stuff, nor the onions. I did get some, I got the, arguably you could say I got the bandsaw in working condition. Let me get in here and turn the light on. And I got the steel cut up for I got 28 pieces of steel for my bed spars to go under those 4 cross straps. I've got other steel in here. I've got to custom cut some of it to make part of the gooseneck support frame. That'll all be a job in and of itself. I got this at the thrift store for $15 or something like that, $15. Don't know if it works or not. And if I don't lose the parts, they might be interchangeable between that one and the Chicago Pneumatic. I don't know if they're the same design. It's way back in there in the dark. I don't have enough light in here to point it out. That's pretty much it. That's the whole wrap right there. Unfortunately, I really didn't do much. Not much happened. I was just looking at this. To set it up for the... Going to use the laser to set everything up for getting that. I got to get that trailer perfectly level. Then I've got to go and develop the proper level indicated and put all those parts in there. Those straps and those spars and those 4 big straps across there to bolt to. Once that's done, then the truck bed can be bolted all down. Alright, well, that's it for this whole week. Nothing really happened. Bye.